Wait, doesn't our department have one more person on the resignation list than we were told about? In that case, can I just go ahead and resign too? Huh? My name is Keiichi Sato. I was working in the production management department at Onita Corporation, a chemical products manufacturer, but... Wait, doesn't our department have one more person on the resignation list than we were told about?
Hey, kid. Heard you're quitting this company, huh? What? You think some other company would just let you do whatever you want? Is that it?
This is my boss, Atsuzawa. I'm pretty sure I never handed in a resignation though.
What?
Keiji, we're so sorry. We just discovered an error in HR. We accidentally put you on the resignation list.
I see.
We'd like to offer you a formal apology from HR and we can arrange consultations with a lawyer or introduce you to an occupational physician. Please let us know if there's any way we can make this up to you.
I'll never be able to do what I want to do as long as Atsuzawa's around. He always favors the veterans. In that case, can you just leave it as it is? I'll just go ahead and resign anyway.
Please, wait a minute, we're really sorry.
Oh, I'm not angry or anything. I've actually been thinking about this for a while. I'm not gonna point fingers at the company or anything. Let's just call it a voluntary resignation on my part.
Since Keiichi's saying this himself, why don't we just give him what he wants?
Understood. However, as our apology, we'll at least process this resignation as company initiated.
Thank you. 1 month later. Thanks to them making it company initiated, I was able to get unemployment insurance right away, and my severance pay increased too. I even got to take a trip to Kyoto, a blessing in disguise. I guess, but what should I do now?
Excuse me? Are you by chance Keiji from Onita Corporation's production management department?
You must be... Meanwhile, at Onita Corporation's factory, where I was no longer working.
The number of products being delivered from Onita Corporation has been significantly lower than expected over the past month or two.
We apologize. Apparently, our factories have been suffering some major delays lately.
From what I hear, a talented employee left because of your company's mistake, didn't they? Please fill that employee's position ASAP. Otherwise, I can't guarantee I'll be able to trust you enough to continue our contract.
But of course. Kyuchi was supposed to replace Keiichi as the factory coordinator. What's going on?
What you see in the materials is this month's factory's progress.
The factory's production numbers have dropped even more dramatically. And maintenance requests for machines are increasing too. What's going on, Kyuchi?
According to my interviews, it seems the younger workers are strongly resisting the factory manager, Shiomi's directives. They want to be assigned important processes too. Younger workers hardly ever get the chance to operate important equipment or machinery at our factory.
That's right. We can't have the workplace shut down because of some kid's mistake. Their mistakes will become Shiomi and the others' responsibility, which would destroy the young workers' confidence too.
Sure, but that environment has gone too far. And young employees have too few chances to be involved in important processes. As a result, the factory's overall mobility has dropped significantly.
I see. If mobility is a problem, then we have no choice but to increase veteran employees and solve this with numbers. That way, we'll reduce training costs and increase production efficiency accordingly.
After that, Onita Corporation's factory brought in more veteran employees, but...
It's great they introduced new machinery, but how are we supposed to use it? Hey you, come here. You called, sir? The text on the tablet manual is too small for me. I'm sorry, but could you explain how to use the machine for me? Wouldn't it be faster if we just operated the machines ourselves? Explaining it at all would waste a lot of time, don't you think? I think it'd be best if you learned by watching us work.
That does seem more efficient.
No, it's not. What if there's a mistake? What? You broke the new machine? Other equipment is having bugs too? Yes, it was a bit too difficult for us to handle. The delivery will be delayed again. Wait, what? Today's the delivery date. Speak of the devil. A call from our client. I'll call back later. Yes, hello?
Today was the deadline, but it looks like you aren't going to make it, huh?
How did you know that?
I visited the factory directly and heard from a manager, Kyuchi. I'm sorry, but we can no longer trust Onita Corporation. We'll meet with your sales team later to talk through the termination of our contract.
No! Damn it! All because Keiichi left. Well, whatever. It's just one company, no big deal.
Meanwhile, this machine, if I do this here...
Oh, thank you. That really helps.
Good work today, Keiichi. Thanks for all the adjustments again.
This is the president of Days Corporation, Noa Nakazato. She approached me during my trip, and I ended up interviewing at her company. No problem. I never expected Days Corporation to reach out to me. Unlike my old workplace, everyone here works together seamlessly, which makes the job much easier.
But you know, a lot of our workers have been around for quite a while. It's tough without young people like you. So I'm really glad you came. Actually, we have an employee at our factory who used to work at Onita Corporation. I heard about you from them.
I see. Well, I'm sure it was mostly stories about fighting with headquarters.
I think it's wonderful that you could go so far as to fight with HQ to stand up for the workers. That's exactly why I reached out to you.
Working for someone who values me like this, I'm so lucky.
Now if only more young people would follow your lead, our factory would be complete.
That's right. Speaking of young employees, I actually have a proposal, if that's okay.
Why are we behind schedule again? Apparently, the veteran employees keep butting heads over every little thing.
How to use machines and equipment, what aspects of the products to focus on.
Why won't they follow my policies? I'm the factory manager, honestly. Shouldn't you guys be mediating between them? I'm sorry, I tried my best, but I've hit my limits. I can't keep causing trouble like this, so please let me resign. What? Things are hard enough for us without you leaving too. We're getting a ton of complaints pouring in again, like before. At this rate, the production management department will have to take responsibility for the declining contracts. Obviously, all the blame can't just fall on me. Shiomi, you need to take responsibility as factory manager and get the job done no matter what. Yes, sir.
Just to be safe, maybe we should consider bringing Keiichi back.
I've already reached out several times, but apparently he got a job at Days Corporation. Why would he go to such a small company? Days Corporation?
1 month later.
Hello? Keiichi, how have you been?
Oh, hi. I've been great. I heard you left Onita Corporation. You were the leader pulling all the young people together. It must have been really tough swimming against the tide like that.
You can say that again.
If you haven't decided what's next yet, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Wow, you guys really work efficiently. Thank you. I can't believe we're being trusted with such a big job.
Of course, Keiichi vouched for you, right? We had to give you the job.
But we're, well, not exactly veterans. Why would you...
Because we assign work based on ability and aptitude. Same with Keiichi. He has the ability to manage the workplace. So we're keeping him in production management.
I see. But if we make a mistake...
Sure, we'd have to take responsibility, but if you're too afraid of mistakes to take risks, you can never move forward, right?
Exactly. I think there are necessary risks to keep a company running long term. The veterans at Onita Corporation are just overconfident. They're convinced only they can do certain jobs. That's not normal, so don't worry about it.
Thank you.
She's really a great boss, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. You're too kind calling me a beautiful, smart, perfect boss. You're making me blush.
You really are, though.
Huh?
Going forward, I'd like to reach out to other employees who left Onita Corporation if possible.
Of course. Capable people are always welcome. Wait. Does that mean Keiichi really thinks I'm beautiful? Excuse me? I got a report from an employee that the equipment we've been using for a while is making strange noises. Can we send it in for maintenance?
Huh? There's no malfunction, and I haven't gotten that report from Xiaomi.
Right. Xiaomi says there's no problem.
Then it's fine. Days Corporation's momentum has suddenly increased lately. There's no way they'll overtake us. But we need to stay sharp so they don't steal any of our sales.
Time passed, and then one day...
What? A fire at Onita Corporation's factory?
Yes, apparently a fire broke out from the equipment.
I'm worried about my old colleagues who are still there. I hope they're okay.
But this fire might clearly expose Onita Corporation's problems. How's that coming along, by the way?
It seems Onita Corporation's work environment may not necessarily be appropriate after all.
All this for someone like me. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. This is for everyone's sake.
Oh, he's so cool. I mean...
A few days later...
How bad is the damage?
All employees are safe for now. However, most of the equipment is unusable.
Damn it! How did this happen?
Apparently it was a fire from the machine that an employee noticed was making noises.
What? Xiaomi, why didn't you do proper maintenance? That guy didn't report it properly. If he'd reported it more clearly, this is all his fault. He failed to fulfill his reporting duties.
No, I think that's a bit of an overstatement. Excuse me, I'm Nagura from the Labor Bureau. Onita Corporation has given us permission. So may we investigate the factory regarding this fire in cooperation with the Occupational Health Center?
Huh? Oh, of course. But the cause was probably a reporting mistake by our employee.
We've already ruled that out. Even if that were the case, management's responsibility would still be questioned.
What?
That's true. If Xiaomi and the others had noticed the abnormal noise early and responded, this could have been avoided. Why didn't you notice the noise?
Was there really a noise like that?
The truth is, we're not starting this investigation because of the fire. We decided to investigate based on consultations from multiple people.
Consultations?
Yes. After reviewing the consultation details, we have doubts about whether the factory manager and headquarters staff were even willing to listen to their subordinates' reports. Therefore, if you continue to recklessly pursue an individual employee's responsibility, it will only further prove the management's attitude. We should probably stop talking.
I had no idea things had gotten this bad. Atsuzawa, will we be okay? Well, we haven't done anything wrong. We should be fine.
However, as the investigation progressed...
Noah, Keiichi, thank you so much. Thanks to consulting with the Labor Bureau, my colleagues were saved.
Great! I'm so glad!
I'm just happy the employees who were working so hard all this time got some justice.
What? Our responsibility was established? Yes, our attitude toward employees until now was dealt with a severe warning. But regarding the cause of the fire, the reason you didn't notice the noise was determined to be due to your familiarity with it. Because we didn't trust the unfamiliar employees. We couldn't take their warning seriously. So, what's gonna happen to us now? From now on, a higher-up who transferred from another company will be supervising us too. And we'll be on a much tighter leash from now on. Someone higher up than you? Don't tell me. Yep, I was demoted. I see. What's going to happen from here on? Kyuchi transferred too. And the stares from people in the company are piercing. Hey, My position is listed on the voluntary resignation list.
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's our mistake again.
How can you make the same mistake twice?
I'm sorry. We're overwhelmed processing the massive voluntary resignations from the production management department and factory, just like with Keiichi. We can arrange consultations with a lawyer or introduce you to an occupational physician. Please tell us anything you'd like us to do.
Then cancel my demotion.
Excuse me? That's a separate matter. Stop joking around. You're the one who caused that huge fire.
What? Then I'll resign.
Huh?
This way, I'll get more severance pay, and now that I think about it, if I change jobs, I can restart. Thanks for letting me figure it out, HR.
Does he think we're going to make it? Company initiated like we did with Keiichi?
However, Atsuzawa, who changed jobs after it was processed as a voluntary resignation, was in for quite the wake-up call.
Can you make these materials more carefully? How dare they all talk to me like this? I was already working when they were in diapers.
Unable to endure the strict guidance from his younger supervisors, he changed jobs repeatedly. His salary kept decreasing, and unable to cope with the gap between his ideals and reality, his body and mind deteriorated to the point where he could no longer handle working full-time. As for Onita Corporation, with the HR department that kept making mistakes unchecked, there was no way the company could stabilize. It continued posting losses and eventually went bankrupt. Meanwhile, Days Corporation grew to achieve sales matching Onita Corporation's heyday. Well then, it's almost lunch break. Who should I invite to go eat?
Huh?
Do you want to get lunch with me?
Of course I do.
That's 10 days in a row she's asked to have lunch with me. Or rather, made me ask her. I wonder what she's thinking.
When is he going to get the hint?
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.